What's going on, guys? Living Zombies here, back with another Pokemon Go video. And in today's video, guys, we are talking about the new Team Rocket Takeover event because it is live now in some countries around the world. Now, with this new Team Rocket Takeover event, guys, of course, it does feature some new Shadow Pokemon and some new Shadow Shiny Pokemon, which I know a lot of you guys are curious about. But before we get into what the new Shadow Shinies are, guys, do remember this Team Rocket Takeover event does start on Wednesday, January 15th at midnight local time. So as soon as it hits the 15th in your area, the Team Rocket Takeover will begin. And this event is lasting until January 19th at 8 p.m. local time. And remember, in the morning on the 15th, you guys will be able to find the new Shadow Pokemon with the Team Rocket leaders at Pokestops. So big W right there. That's why I like when the Team Rocket Takeovers start at midnight local time. So let's go ahead and get into, guys, what are the new Shadow Shiny Pokemon? Well, most of the time with Team Rocket Takeovers, they do drop two brand new Shadow Shiny Pokemon. And then one of the leaders does have a recycled Shadow Shiny Pokemon, one that has been in the game before. So let's talk about what the recycled Shadow Shiny Pokemon is this rotation. It will be with Cliff, and that will be the Shadow Shiny Cubone. So yeah, Shadow Shiny Cubone is back. You guys can see it right here. Cliff does lead with that Cubone. Now, when I went up against Cliff this morning, Cubone was his first Pokemon, and his second Pokemon was Marowak. So bringing in some water type Pokemon, some ice type Pokemon, whatever, those will be beneficial in the Cliff battle. You guys should take him down pretty easily. So bring in like a Kyogre or something, and you will do a lot of damage towards Cliff. Should be a pretty easy fight. In his last Pokemon, he did have Machamp, so having like a Mewtwo, having a Mega Rayquaza at the end of the battle is easily going to take out Machamp. So yeah, that was his lineup for me. I'm sure he might still have like the Tyranitar as his last Pokemon. He might have that sometimes. Most of the time he does have that Tyranitar. But yeah, this rotation did bring in some new Pokemon for the Team Rocket leaders. Now moving on to what the brand new Shadow Shiny Pokemon are. This one is not technically new because the shiny did come out by mistake with a Team Rocket Grunt before. It was a glitch, and it's the one that I've been wanting the most in Team Rocket leader battles. And yes, it is Shadow Shiny Skorupi, guys. I can't believe it's actually happening. I feel like I'm dreaming. Shadow Shiny Skorupi is now officially with the Team Rocket leaders. Skorupi is with Sierra, as you guys do see right here. So yeah, if you want Shady Skorupi, the Bloody Scorpion, you gotta find Sierra this rotation. This is by far my favorite Shadow Shiny Pokemon that has been with a Team Rocket leader. I can't wait to go after it. The second Pokemon that Sierra did have when I did battle her this morning, she did have a Ferrothorn. So bringing in some fire type Pokemon like a Reshiram, any fire type starter Pokemon, you're gonna deal a lot of damage to Sierra because she has a lot of Pokemon that are weak to fire typing. And then for me, her last Pokemon that she had was a Drapion. So for Drapion, you could use like some ground type Pokemon, like a Groudon, Golem, whatever you guys have that is ground type. Garchomp, it's going to deal a lot of damage to the Drapion. So yeah, pretty easy Pokemon for that lineup too. So yeah, again, Shadow Shiny Skorupi, I can't wait to go after it. I have to get my hands on it during this event. Now, in terms of the last Pokemon, this will be with Arlo. I wasn't able to find an Arlo this morning from a balloon, but Arlo does have a Alolan Grimer. So here is a good infographic, guys, for the new Shadow Shiny Pokemon with their Hundo IV CP values listed as well. So yeah, Alolan Grimer with Arlo, Shady Skorupi with Sierra, and the returning Shady Cubone with Cliff. So I'm sure that Arlo does have some old Pokemon counters in his lineup too, but in terms of his new ones, Alolan Grimer, he probably has Alolan Muck for his second Pokemon, maybe his third Pokemon slot. So bringing in some ground type Pokemon against Arlo, you're going to deal a lot of damage too, such as, again, Garchomp, Groudon, Excadrill. You will easily take down Arlo with those Pokemon. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite Shadow Shiny Pokemon featured in that lineup? Again, you guys know my answer. That Shady Skorupi is by far my favorite. Now let's get into, again, what the new Shadow Pokemon are from Team Rocket Grunts that are making their debut in this event. We do have Shadow Tailo, which I'm assuming will be with the flying type Pokemon Grunt. which the dialogue for flying type Pokemon grunts will be battle against my flying type Pokemon. So pretty easy. You're going to know it right away. And then for the Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott, Snivy, of course, should be with the grass type Pokemon grunts, which is going to say, don't tangle with us. Tepig should be with the fire type grunt, which says, do you know how hot Pokemon fire breath can get? And then for the Oshawott, should be with the water type grunt, and they say these waters are treacherous. And then for the Trubbish, Trubbish is a pure poison type Pokemon, so that is going to be with the poison type grunt, which does say coiled and ready to strike. And then for the Bunnelby, which is a normal type Pokemon, I'm sure it will be with the normal type Pokemon grunt, which does say normal doesn't mean weak. So those are the dialogues of Team Rocket grunts you guys are looking for to find these brand new shadow Pokemon. But do remember, not every grunt is going to give you these new ones, because there will still be some old ones with the Team Rocket grunts too. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the new shadow shiny Pokemon and the new shadow Pokemon from Team Rocket grunts. Which ones are you guys most excited to catch? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like on the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.